Hey, good morning. Welcome. Sorry, I was on mute. I did put my mic on mute. I was just setting up myself and trying to get my son to shut up. Because these days he's decided to wake up early for some reason. That's not of him. I think he's, getting the gist that I'm waking up early now and then, so he decides to wake up early as well. But very soon he'll be going to school, so I'll not get him to disturb me. Right, let's start with the dollar as usual. Good morning, Marco. Marco is the king. Well, he's now 2, so I've got 18 years to go. Yeah. Right, let's see what we've got. So on the dollar yesterday, we were looking for probably a high, this high to be taken out, for us to see if we can form a swing low, but that didn't happen. And like I mentioned, we between today and next Wednesday there will be, the forecast is there should be a low form. So we just have to deal with what we have in price. I think when the upside objectives on the foreign currencies have been met, especially the euro and the pound, which I'll be going through in a second. Let's go on to this one so you can see. So I'm still testing this indicator out. Once I finish doing it, maybe I will share it with everyone and how to use it. Let's get rid of it. Okay, so we are almost at the monthly level. Okay, almost that last down candle before all this move up. Okay, we are almost there at the opening price. So when we breached it, we never touched it, so we could see potentially that low form somewhere in here. That's why I'm cautious about where we are right now, because the low can form anywhere in there. Right, so if I drop back down to the weekly, that's the level there. Ideally, maybe it would dip inside right here. Yeah, it would dip inside there. Yeah, maybe it will dip inside there, and then we will see potentially a bounce. However, until we see that, we are not going to do anything on there. Okay, so we're still looking for upside objectives on the foreign currencies. We're still looking for upside objectives on the foreign currencies, especially on the euro and the pound. I think I'll play the pound. If anything, I'll play the pound, because the pound has got equal highs, and I'm gonna show you in a minute if I can get my son to shut up. Okay, so on the pound we do have this equal high here, which is the next target. So I'll play this one because equal highs are a magnet to price. Okay, so I'll play the pound on the upside. So if we drop down to the 4-hour, we can see clearly yesterday, since that retracement, we've just been pushing up and up and up. Okay, this is nice. Very, very nice move we've got. I couldn't forecast this. My forecast was to this level here, but again, as price is going up, you just have to take them as they come. So this equal high is our next upside objective. Okay, so if you do get any retracement of any form, right, if you do get any retracement of any form, then get in and then target this equal high. Right, yesterday was a beautiful day. I mean, awesome. I think the best week I've had since the second week of since the first and second week of June. This is my best week, right? And I'm done for the week. I just put a position on for, I'm gonna show you what position I put on for today, and you all know how to catch the moves that are going on right now. But look for a run above these equal highs. Okay, so that's the next upside objective. On Aussie and New Zealand, like I keep saying, I don't like what they're doing, so I'll be trading these two all day long. Because if you look at what these are doing, and what euro and pound are doing, really you want to be in those pairs, not these ones. Okay, it's a bit choppy. Yes, last night we got, or yesterday we got this push to the upside, and that's probably about it. Yeah, so all bets is on the pound and the euro. Focus on these two if you're trading the dollar pair. Okay, euro pound, yesterday we did hit the level I was waiting for all this while, and we did give a bounce. I didn't like the swing low that formed, that's why I didn't take any position, but it was it's a beautiful bounce. And like I said, we are in a consolidation on this, so unless you're trading unless you are day trading this, okay, just use the strength or weakness of this depending on where price is going. So at the moment you see that it's making lower lows, so short term wise it's to the downside. So if it's to the downside, then I'll use that strength of pound, okay, to take pound pairs. Okay, I'll use the strength of the pound pairs. I'll use the strength of the pound, right, to take the pound pairs. So pound yen, pound CAD, you're just going to go here and then find out which pair is weak, right? Put it on the weekly. You can see CAD is weak, dollar is weak, New Zealand is weak. If you put on the daily, CAD is weak, dollar is weak, New Zealand is weak. So if you focus on pound New Zealand, pound CAD, pound dollar, pound Aussie, those pairs, you should see remarkable moves on the upside. Okay, so that's how you use this pair. Unless we are moving seriously in a trend, then you can say you're gonna take this as a trade. Okay, euro or Aussie yen, yesterday I did mention this level up here, that if you do come up there, I'll be looking for a sell. But I personally am done for the week. I don't swing trade, so it's no point me taking another trade. So if you do swing trade, just if you want to get a position here and then hold on to it for maybe till I don't know, next week Friday. That's if you do swing trade. I personally don't do that anymore, and I've done most of my trading for the week. It's just two pairs that I currently have a position on, which is the Euro Aussie and the Pound Aussie. They are the two pairs that I currently have a position on. Yesterday I had so many positions, I closed literally everything. Yeah, at I think when we finished the New York session, I saw how much was going on, and I decided, you know what, Thursdays are usually high and low of the week, so if I'm not going to swing trade, then I might as well as close my trades on Thursdays. That's why I closed all my positions. But this is another trade that you can take. We did mention yesterday during the live session, if it does retrace, then you can take a short up there. okay, and you're still looking for downside objectives. Same thing with New Zealand New Zealand yen. Right now the weakness is in Aussie. Yeah, if I jump quickly, let me shift this one on the upside. Actually no, let's leave it here and go on there. If you can see that you can see we've rejected and we are coming down, so the weakness will be on the Aussie, not on the New Zealand. So I would rather take the the Aussie and leave the New Zealand, because going forward this one has done significantly moved significantly to the downside, taking out this low, whereas Aussie hasn't yet. So probably this is the time for Aussie to do its bit as well. So the best one to take will be this one here. Okay, use the weakness in Aussie New Zealand to take Aussie yen if you want to do so. Okay, Swiss yen, yesterday I did mention I like this level, and they went through it. So again, if you go on here, Swiss and yen are strong, so you do not want to be trading Swiss yen right now. Okay, Swiss and yen are strong, so you do not want to be trading that pair right now. Pound yen almost got to the last up candle. I think it did get to the low of that last up candle, and it's rejecting. It's still bullish, so be mindful of going short. You don't want to be selling right now until we do get a break in any down candle. At the moment we haven't broken any down candle, so it's still bullish, so do not try to sell short right now. Okay, and again, if I show you this, yen and pound are up here, so you do not want to be doing anything on there. I mean, there's lots of opportunities out there for you to break sweat on this pair. CAD yen has been amazing. I don't know if you guys did get an entry on this. If you didn't, I'm gonna be upset, because I did mention, I gave you why this thing should go down like what he's doing. Yeah, I gave you reasons why this thing should go down like what he's doing, and it's all coming from this tight area here. Yeah, I mentioned that because we've been staying sideways for a while, what price is gonna do is gonna go up. Yeah, it's gonna go up and take out the high and then reject and drop significantly, like what this one did, right? Like what this one did up here. Okay, and yeah, so if you didn't get an entry, you've missed out a lot. Okay, I think we still have we've got to a reasonable level. Yesterday that's where I was looking for price to drop to, and we did get there handsomely. I mean, I was short everywhere. I closed all my trades on this one here around around 5 o'clock. So 5 o'clock is usually when I do close my trades, because from 5 o'clock I don't see usually price will give a retracement every day. If you go through your chart, you're gonna see that usually from 5 o'clock there is some kind of a pullback in price, which will cause, so if you have this as your daily candle, right, and then this as your high and low of the day, okay, so if the candle goes down all the way, we open up here, we go up, and then we come all the way down. From 5 o'clock you're gonna see this thing on the daily bar, this thing pushing up to form the wick on the daily candle. Yeah, so when it's 5 o'clock, that's when I close my trade, so I get the maximum out of the trade. before the retracement happens and close for the day. Yeah, if you go on the daily, you're gonna see this. So this kind of phenomena where market open, it dropped all the way down. So at some point this was bearish all the way to that wick, and then it pushed back inside. So 5 o'clock is when I usually close all trades, because then price will be going for a bit of a retracement. Yes, 5 p.m. London time. Yeah, 5 p.m. London time. And today, that's exactly the same time I'll be closing the 2 positions that I currently have on. I'll be closing my Euro Aussie and Pound Aussie trade. Right, so CAD, we've got to the level I was expecting, right? We still got room just a little bit to get here. So be mindful, once we get here, we could see some bounce, okay? And when I was learning, we had a trade idea. We trade on Fridays. We call it TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. It's a simple trade idea where you reserve the questions. Let me finish going through this, and then I'll answer those questions for you. Okay, let me finish going through the pairs. All right, and then we can have a conversation. Okay, so yes, we have a concept called TGI Friday. Thank God it's Friday. A trade idea where if a pair has been moving from Monday to Friday, it's been going down. Okay, Friday we consider to look for like a bounce. So if you measure where is the fib? So this is Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So from Monday to Friday we've been going down. So New York, when we get to New York and we see a bounce, okay, when we see a bounce, we're gonna measure the high of the week, which is Monday's high, and then the low that is formed during New York. If we do see a bounce, right, we're gonna measure that, and then we look for a retracement back up. Right, so that's the high of Monday. Bear with me. Right, so we look for high of Monday and low of Friday, and then if we do get bounce on the lower time frame, right, we look for something down here, and once we do get that, we look for price to retrace. We look for price to retrace to this level and that level, and that will cause the weekly range to be fulfilled. So when you see, usually, let's remove everything. All right, so something like this. Okay, so that's Monday's high, that's Friday's low. So if you do measure this high to that low, okay, so when the low of the week forms, whichever day it forms, we look for a bounce or a retracement to either the 20% or the 30%. Every week we go in looking for that, especially if we had a one-way direction, meaning from Monday to Friday we go down, or Monday to Friday we go up. We look for that kind of trade ideas on Friday during New York. So be mindful that we've been dropping since Monday, so we could possibly see some form of a bounce to cause the low of the week, and we might have a candle like this one, or a candle like that one. Okay, but that's if we do see a bounce during New York session. That was a little secret there for you guys. So we are looking for price to get here, so that's where I'm watching New York session to see if we do get the bounce there. if we do get the bounce there, then likelihood of price going into a bit of a retracement will be there. All right, and yep, that's it. Next week we'll be looking for a continuation to the downside. Maybe we might retrace back up a little bit. So if we do, I'll be watching here for that candle there. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe it will push price up a little bit, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we get a continuation to the downside, looking for a run below this low. Okay, so next week, because it's a swing trade idea, like I said up here, next week we'll be looking for a run below this low. All right, so Monday, Tuesday, I think we will get a bounce. This thing has dropped, yeah, so this is an impulse leg, and we will get some form of a corrective. So the corrective, I'm looking for this up candle here. All right, so maybe when we open Monday, we might see some form of a bounce, yeah, inside here we might see some form of a bounce back up here, and then I'll look for another leg to the downside. Okay, so be mindful. Going into next week, we might see a possible bounce on this pair. Dollar yen, beautiful trade idea yesterday. Those that were with me during the live session, you could have taken advantage of it. It's just simple, and I gave you the secret into catching this kind of trades. Okay, when the market opens at 10 o'clock, what you're gonna do, you're gonna sell short and place your, when the new day opens, when your broker gives you, okay, this is another new day, you go in, you sell short, and you place your stop above previous day's high, which is this high here, and then you just enjoy the ride. All right, so that's how you're gonna trade this going forward, because I don't see any possible I don't see anything giving a bounce right now. Whew. That's far away. We might see price come all the way down here. That's a lot of room to the downside, because on the weekly it's just a wick, right? So we might possibly see price come all the way down here and probably take out this low. That's not good for the dollar. Yeah, that's not good for the dollar, but hey ho, we trade what we see. So yeah, every day go in, just like I've said, right? Sell short, place your stop above previous day's high, and then continue to, if it does give a bounce, a meaningful retracement, then maybe you can sell short as well. So let's say if price gives you a retracement back into the above 50% of, sorry, if it does give you a retracement above 50%, then you look for sells in here somewhere. Yeah, but if it doesn't and it keeps eroding down, then you just continue selling short every day with a stop above previous day's high, because there's not enough pullback on the upside. The only pullback that we had was to this last up candle here, and that was it. Nothing much. And this one, and you see it's pulling back to up candles and then rejecting, up candle and then rejecting. So we do have one here in case it does pull back up there. If not, then just continue to sell. Especially, I did show you my members. As soon as the next day opens, so on my platform, if I drop down to the hourly, on my platform it starts at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, it gives me a new day. Yeah, so that very new day, I go in, you go in, and then you sell short at the opening price. Wherever price open, you sell short and place your stop above there. That's the previous day, because this would be a new day. That's the previous day. Okay. All right, let's carry on. Yen, I did have this level here when I was going to bed last night. I didn't sleep early last night, but I saw this beautiful last down candle in here, right there, this one here, and I just couldn't resist it, but I just didn't want to take a trade, so I decided to paper trade it, which is put kind of put a trade in my mind that this is where I'll take my entry. All right, and then I'll be targeting these equal highs. Okay, so on the euro yen, I think it's gonna clean this equal high, this high and that high is gonna clean that. And let's see, the upside, let's go on the weekly. I mean, price is looking very interesting these days. Yeah, I think this high is gonna go, and then once you go above it, you're gonna see what's gonna happen. Let's go above it first, and then if price decides to continue going up, then maybe that upside objective will be in the cards. On the monthly, on the monthly, we traded to an interesting candle here. This last up candle is interesting. We got there and then rejected, and it's coming back up again. Maybe the main threshold of this candle. So let's do this. The main threshold of this last up candle, right there. So use that as your upside objective. Okay, so it looks like that. Use this as your upside objective. So if you want to go long, you can with the with this target up here. Your stop goes below this candle here. Right, so place your stop below there. Actually, wait, let me see this one. So this is a manipulation on the downside. You understand? You understand? So I place my stop just below this. Okay, so I'll be targeting this high, this level, and that level with a stop below here. It's not a great trade. From where we are now, it's not a great trade. It's not even 1-to-1. Yeah, but it's nice equal high, so the probability of it running this equal high is high. So yeah, if you want to, I personally I will jump over it, but I have to show you what it's gonna do. Right, New Zealand CAD, again, this is another pair that I told you guys to stay away from because of this consolidation. You can see why. This has cleaned out everyone, and I did mention that I would prefer it do that. Yeah, I prefer that they clean everyone out with this kind of move and then reject and come back down. Yeah, so going forward, I'll be watching to see if we're gonna get a rejection up here and then come back down and break this low. Once we break this low, all my members, you know what to do. Okay, you know what to do. If you're not a member, join us, and then you find out what to do. Okay, because there is some criteria we look for, and if this is one of them, then we will possibly see a trade back down, because this might look like a push to the upside to clean. Give me a second, let me attend to this little boy. Just 1 second. Okay, sorry for that. So like I was saying, if price rejects, okay, and break this low, you know what to do. So let's wait and see. I like what is happening right now. If they do manage to close below this last up candle, I might be looking at this pair and see what it would do. Okay, but they need to close below this low first. If they don't, then I'll not be interested for now. Let's see if they will close below this low. If they do, I might be interested. And quickly, yesterday, those were those of you that were with me yesterday, if you didn't take advantage of this, you just missed out on a beautiful trade. During the live session, I did tell you guys to look at this candle here. If it does close below, then we'll be looking for a sell. So those of you that did trust the analysis and went short, well done. And I think we're gonna get a continuation to the downside again. Just to toss that one out there, and because it's the same pattern that I'm looking for up here. So if you do manage to close below this, I might be interested in a sell on this, okay, and then ride it all the way back down. We have some lows in here which looks very interesting. This low and that low, very interesting lows down here, right? But we have to see some form of rejection first. If we don't see that, then we don't go long. The fact that we have a down candle here, and with this up candle, it should continue going up. If it doesn't and rejects this up candle and come below it, then that's bearish. Okay, that will be bearish, and then we'll be looking for sells. EuroCAD is just phenomenal. We've just hit every single target on the upside and beyond. Yesterday we were looking for that level there, okay, and we've gone past it. I think right now it's making an attempt for this high. Yeah, that's the next upside objective. There. I think we might challenge this high as well. So this high and that high, we might challenge it. So if we continue our bullishness in, I think, yeah, that one very tiny and then rejected. Is that even a word? Very tiny. Looking on the monthly, I don't see anything stopping this right now. So this high, that high will be the next upside objectives. I mean, this thing is very strong right now, so just buy, do not sell. Okay, any retracement, any possible retracement is a buy. So the next if it does retrace all the way down here, right, which I don't think it's gonna do, but in case it does, right, we'll be looking for a possible continuation on the upside. Let's delete this one. If it doesn't, yeah, if it doesn't and it leaves a down candle, let's say it does what it has done now, right? Let's say right now where we are, we see down candle, and then we see this happen. Okay, once you see that happen, straight away go long and place your stop loss below the down candle. All right, so where we are right now in price, just imagine that we will get this, that, and then that, and then all of a sudden you see an up candle coming and close above them. Once you see that, just buy it and place your stop loss here and look for continuation on the upside. So if you do see down, and then an up candle closing above them, then you go long again, because it's not gonna give proper retracement for you to go long. Yeah, it's not gonna pull back. It's not gonna do none of this right now. None of that is gonna happen at the moment because it's very bullish. I think all this consolidation in here, now looking at it, was all building up for, it was all building up orders to send price to the upside. Okay, that's typical, and this happened on the daily time frame, so we can imagine the kind of move, maybe something like this. We might experience something like this, similar, right? Very similar. So we consolidated, we went down, and then boom, went up. Or if we are going to get the opposite, that consolidation, move up, and then reject, if we do that, then we just flip the other side of the coin. Good morning. Yeah, if it's going to do the opposite, we will see it, because I will see it anyway, because the consolidation, I don't know if you guys are aware of this. This is how most of the time price would do: consolidate, right, fake out, and then rally, or consolidate, fake up, and then down. So if it's a consolidation, fake to the upside, and then a down movement, we will see it, and then we're gonna take advantage of it, just like this one did, right? Consolidation, fake out, move to the downside. Consolidation, fake down, move to the upside. So if this is a consolidation, fake to the upside, and then a rejection to go down, then we will take advantage of it, right? But for now, it's bullish, so we go with that. Okay, so let's see if we're gonna get the run above. This one is definitely gonna go. That one, after we've run that, it should scream for that as well. So be on the lookout for a run above this high and that high. So on the 4 hour, you can see we are producing a down candle. Let's see, actually on the hourly, I like this level in here. So if you do get there, I'll be interested in some form of a buy. So something like this, and I'll be targeting there, right? So something like this. Right, something like that. I'll be buying in here with a stop below this, and then be looking for a move all the way up. If, and this is a if statement, if we get this, same thing, yeah, you just have a tighter stop. So if it does stop you up and it comes up and reject, and it comes back up again, then you still jumping, because it's still valid to go up, because there has not been any meaningful stop run, okay, on this up movement. All the lows are intact. No low has been broken yet, so maybe they will snap some of the weak bulls out. Yeah, so they might snap some of the weak bulls out and then continue on the upside. So if it does snap you out, then wait to see confirmation they want to continue going up. And once you see that, especially if it does come above this down candle, you get in right here. Okay, let's delete some of this stuff. Right, so if you see or if price does this, if price does this, right, and then comes back, yeah, and price comes above this, right, then you buy it here. It will be the same thing as buying. It was just a run on stops. So if you do come above it, then you buy it then in continuation to the upside. Okay, but for now I like this one in here. Is also good. That's why stop loss is down there right here. Okay, pound card has been awesome. Yesterday I was watching this, I'm thinking, wow, what a move. Yeah, and this trade was from Monday, so Monday was a very good call. I tapped my back for that down here. Right, and I did mention that the fact that we've come above this red line, so this red line here is June, the month of June's high. That's the month of June's high. So the fact that we've managed to come above it, okay, is bullish. And if we've come above it, we should find support and take price to May's opening price. So if I jump onto the monthly, you're gonna see what I'm saying. So we traded above June's opening price high. So that's the month of June, and that's the high. We traded above it. So the fact that we've traded above it should take price to that's April's opening price. So that's April's opening price. So Monday, that was our target. Yeah, and you can see we've gone there. I think that was yesterday. Very beautiful trade. Over 270 pips. Yeah, Monday to Friday, that's usually, I don't swing trade, so I usually do Monday to Friday and then I call it off. But yesterday we did have such great movement, I decided to close all my trades. And today, because we had a pullback on some of the trades that I like, which I'll be jumping on them very soon, because we had a retracement on them and I still think they should continue going up, I re-entered again on those ones, but just those ones. I should have got into more of them, but it's Friday. You've made enough for the week. You don't want to be greedy. Just relax. Yeah, so we should see this thing continue going up. I mean, there's just wicks, so the next upside objective will be this high. It's just wicks in here, and if we do trade above this, boy, we are in for some bull run. Yeah, so I always like giving examples. All right, look at this. Okay, so imagine what I'm showing you, or put a mental picture right now of what I'm showing you. So we have these two down candles, and then we trade above this, and once we did trade above it, what did price do? We had this and then one full month of an up candle. That's a crazy move. So if I bring you back here, right, same picture. If we trade above this high, it's two down candles, you're gonna get a one full month candle on the upside. Alright, you're gonna get 1 full month up candle on the upside, targeting this high and that high. Okay, and we might see price come to maybe the middle of this up candle right there. That's the measurement going forward. So it's pretty much a good swing trade. We might see that happen going into the month of August and September. Okay, if it does retrace, better, because then we can get lots of pips for our trade. But because it's so bullish and the card is weak, I don't see that happening now. But if it does, this equal high is calling price like crazy. It's like, come to me. So your next upside objective is here. So again, same thing. If you see a down candle, okay, if you see a down candle and we trade above it, then you can take it as a long, just like we did in here, and same thing here. So down candles, we trade above it, you take a long. Down candles, we trade above it, you take a long. I don't see this thing giving any kind of meaningful retracement for you to take advantage of it. If it does, then sweet. If it doesn't, then we've only got that's lots of pips. 80 pips to go. Placing your stop all the way down here is just crazy, because that's how you will trade it. Yeah, we open today, which is there. You place your stop there, and then you buy it, targeting the high time frame levels. Yeah, but price has already moved. All those that are with me every day, they should know this already. If we are so bullish and we are not giving any meaningful pullbacks, that's how you take the trades. You can find the explanation of this strategy on the I think if you search for it in our channel, I think you're gonna find that. Okay, so we should see price run to that equal highs today. We should do it today, and then next week we find something else. Okay. Dollar card, yesterday I did mention that wait for price to close first. Yeah, once price closes, the next day we're gonna get probably a retracement back to this down candle, and then if we do get that, then you buy it here, and then you target that line there. So we have closed. That's my 2-year-old boy trying to learn the numbers. It's so fascinating looking at him sometimes. Right, so let's see if we're gonna get a push to the downside, and then we can target this high and that level there, and then leave a piece on to see how far it's gonna go. Yeah, he woke up on the good side of the bed. Yeah, I like that level there. If it doesn't provide support, this is the level I will prefer. Okay, even though it didn't take out this low, it did the bodies. It did. If I put the lines, you're gonna see that it did take out the low, right? So we took out the low and then rejected. That's why I like this one. So if you do get pushed down here, watch that level for a possible trade to here and then there. All right, so let me put this one in there. So you'll be placing your stop here, and that's your targets. First target here, second target there. Okay. Euro New Zealand, this thing is still not giving up. I mentioned that our next target is there, it's still in there. The down candle provided support, and these two down candles are being traded above, so that's really good. I like the fact that we are trading above them, so that should see price continue going up. This thing has turned around, so we will see a continuation to the upside every day. That's our next upside objective. Once we get here, maybe we can get a pullback, but if we don't and we go through it, then we'll be attacking these highs. So I take them one at a time. So let's get up here first and then see what price is gonna do, if it's gonna pull back or it's gonna go through it. If we do see price not respect it, we are trading, and this is a little secret for you guys, trading every 4-hour time frame down candle until one of them gives up. So every retracement to a 4-hour down candle, you buy it, and then you continue on the upside until one of them gives up. As soon as you see one of them gives up, then you wait and see what's going to happen. Okay, because once one of them give up, it could be a stop run. Yeah, we never know when a stop run is coming. Okay, so once one of them gives up, let's say this one will give up, okay, it could be a stop run, and then price will come all the way up and continue going up. So if it does that, if it does stop you out, okay, you wait and see what's going to happen. Is it going to come back up again? Because if it does, chances are this is a stop run and we will continue going up. If it doesn't, it's going to break another one, and then once you see 2 down candles broken, that means we are not going to go up again, we are going to go bearish, so you look for sells. All right, that was just a quick one. So look for upside objectives there. All right, card sways, we are getting a pullback right now. Again, it's a Friday, so we might get what I did mention earlier, TGIF. We've been dropping 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5. We've been dropping for 5 days with excluding this day. All right, so if we do, let me see if I see anything. Yeah, if we do break this high, okay, if we do break this high, we might see some form of a retracement to well, we're almost there, 25% and 30% of the Fibonacci. So if you place 25% and 30% on your Fibonacci, that's where the usual bounce for the week will happen. Yeah, so let's see if that will happen. I mean, by now most of you have banked in a lot of profit, so you wouldn't break a sweat on this. Next week we will look for a continuation to the downside. This is our target. I believe that's where we should be looking. However, inside here, let me drop down to the 4-hour and show you. Right here, you're gonna see something crazy. Yeah, mark that level on your chart. Okay, so on the downside, that's your initial target. Yeah, before we break this low, that's your target. So wherever this one retraces to, great, we're gonna look for a sell and we're gonna target there. And once we get here, we're gonna look for a bounce, and that bounce maybe could take price into some come back up in here. So we might see something like this. And then come and take out this low. All right, because that's a beautiful level down there. It's hidden, but it's in there. And because this down candle is still down candle, took out this low, there is orders in this candle, and the orders, okay, was reaccumulated, or they took more of the orders there, okay, but they didn't take it from there, so there is still something left in this candle here, right? So if price gets there, we're gonna see some rally, something like this, typical on the upside. So have that level on your chart. That's 66880, meaningful level. I think we might go into some form of a retracement on this thing today. We've been dropping for quite a while, since Monday. I like what they've left in here. It's a rejection. Yeah, so maybe the next candle that opens, if it touches this for a quick scalp or for a day trade idea, you can buy this thing and see yourself some profit to the 50% of that range. Okay, so if next candle opens, gives a retracement here, you can see yourself, or you can get yourself some position to come up here, and that will be it. If it can continue up, great, but that's as far as I'll be looking for price to get to of this range, and then I'll be looking for a continuation to the downside into that level there. All right, so I'll leave this one here and see if that is gonna happen. If it happens, I'll be adding it to my journal to get more confirmation of my strategy. Right there. Okay, and then we'll be looking for a sell to continue going down. Now my pair that I like, I didn't take a position on this, but I like this pair. We still have upside objectives. It's a swing trade, so be mindful that we are not gonna expect price to give us a rally right now. Okay, that's the next upside objective, looking at that low. Yeah, so this thing should continue going up to there. Let's see, it's giving us down candles. This is what I'm trying to show you on the kind of trades you want to take, right? To take continuations. So we've got down candles. Okay, so if we manage to trade, want it to close here. See this one rejected, let it close above it. If it close above it, then you take a long like this today, right? That's about 176 pips. That's a lot. Okay, so if it does close above it, look for a buy to that level. Okay, but you have to wait for the close above this. If it doesn't close above it, do not buy it, because it might be a trap. Right, nice. I've already talked about this. I'm looking for a continuation to the downside. Yesterday I went short in here. I did share this with everyone. I went short right in here, and then I took my profit. I use a trading panel that is automatic. Once I place the trade, it does everything for me. So I was looking for a run below here, and that was it for yesterday for my day trades. And today I've picked up another position right here. So I've picked up another position on this. Sorry, not this one. I'll go on that one. I'm confused. I'm joking. So I have different accounts. On my day trade account, I have a trade on this one because I'm in and out quickly for the day. So I took a position on there, looking for a run back down here. Right, so I'm short up there, looking for a run to come down here for a continuation to the downside. Yesterday I took a short here and then looked for a run below this. So I'm looking for that same thing. On the daily, we did get a rejection on there. That's why I like it. It's an engulfing candle. Engulfing candles are very powerful. Yeah, if you see engulfing candle, look into it because it's very powerful. Yeah, engulfing candles are very powerful. Once you see them, look into them because they contain a lot of information. Alright, so that's where I'm shorting and I'm looking for a continuation to the downside. And now the trade that I have on my actual account is this one here. On the 4-hour, yesterday I saw this down candle in here and I thought to myself, this thing is still bullish, so I buy down candles until they give up, and I took a position right here. So I'm long on this one, targeting. I don't know if you're gonna get up here today. If you do get up there, great. If you don't, then I'll close my trade at 5 o'clock. Wherever we are at 5 o'clock, I will be out. So this was my trade yesterday. I mean, the trade I have on today. Right there. Okay. Because I'm pairing the euro, which is strong, against euro, which is strong, Aussie, which is weak. Yeah, euro, Aussie. That's what I'm doing. Okay. On the daily, we are bullish, very bullish. Yesterday's candle was crazy. I thought we were going to close up there. We didn't, but I'm looking for a run above this high. Yeah, I'm looking for a run above this high. So if you're here, take advantage of it before it becomes history. Just like the pound card did. Yeah, just like this one did down here. Take advantage of it before it becomes past data. All right. Pound Aussie, same thing. I'm long here from that down candle with my stop just there, and you should see continuation to the upside. Our members have been long from down here. Yeah, beautiful trade. I mean, this yesterday was amazing. They've left some sort of equal high, slightly went above that high and rejected. I still fancy them going above this high. Maybe not today, but it's in the cards for swing trade. That's the high I'm targeting. So if you're here and want to take advantage of it, okay, we are almost closing above. I went in early in there, but on the 4-hour we are almost closing above in here. So you can place your stop below this down candle, or place it where I have mine, which is this here, right, and then target that high. That's over 200 pips there. Maybe not all of it today, yeah, but hope Monday, Tuesday we might see a continuation to the upside, attacking that high. This is a reversal that we are seeing, so we could potentially, yesterday I did do some measurement and we can see price. Let's go into the monthly. yeah, we will see price come back up here for now, right? So on the short term horizon, that's where I'm looking for price to come to. So we are looking over 400 pips. Yeah, from where we are. If my members still have a position on, then they'll be in some almost 800 pips. Right, 600. Right, so that's where I'm looking for price to get to, back to this low. Okay, so if you're here, just take advantage of it. Right, with the stop just there, and if it stops you out, then wait for price, because like I keep saying, when price is in a move, okay, when price is, let's say, going up, right, at some point they will shake out weak bulls. Yeah, they will shake out weak bulls, and weak bulls will come in the form of a stop run, and then a rejection, and a continuation going to the upside. Okay, so if you get stopped out, don't worry about it. Don't lose cry. Don't lose sleep over it. Just wait and then see if it's a stop run, because if it's a stop run, it will come back up again, and then you take advantage of it. If it's not a stop run, it's gonna take out another low, and then if it does any retracement, then you sell it. Yeah, but I don't see this thing going down, so let's take the upside until it tells us the opposite. Right, do not sell it, because selling it will not make you, will bring your money to someone else. Yeah, you'll be giving your money to someone. Dollar Swiss yesterday, I don't know who was trying to buy, go long, but whoever did, they smashed against them. And I did mention the next downside objective is this level here, and it did slam down there. I gave you how to trade it. Yeah, if this is to go to the upside, then fine. If it doesn't and it trade below the up candle, you use that as your sell. It's a flip trade, and you can look for that on the YouTube channel. Okay, if it's going to go up, it should go up. If it doesn't, we trade below the down candle. It's a flip trade, so you go short and then you target here. So this is that trade there. Yeah, that's the trade. Okay, so if price is meant to go up and it doesn't and it rejects, that's a flip trade. Okay, you can learn more. So those of you who are not members of our group, try to join, and then you're gonna learn all this stuff. So we've reached the high time frame level, which is a run below this low. Okay, we are almost back down to where 2015, that's when I started my trading. I do remember this move. I remember this move like the back of my hand. It happened when I had just started trading, so this one scared me. Okay, this one did scare me in the form of, okay, what if I've made, let's say, the last 5 years I've made all my money, and this one will wipe everything out. That was what I was contemplating when this thing happened, because that was, I think, when this happened. If I go into Euro Swiss, right there, okay, that was the week when this happened. I had just been introduced to Forex, so I was waiting to go and do my first course, which was with Online Trading Academy. Yeah, that was when I was going to do my first course, and this happened. So it did scare me. It scared the crap out of me. What if I make all the money that I need to make, and then this move happens and it's gonna wipe everything? What am I going to do? Yeah, but I'm still here and it hasn't done that again. So yeah, so we are almost trading at that low. I don't think we are going to run it because it did run this low, so there will be a level on the lower time frame that should support price. Which is, I think that's where price is bouncing off from here. But ideally, overall, this is where price is going to come. If we continue seeing bearishness in the dollar, that will be our next downside objective. And once we do get here, I'll probably be looking for longs. Yeah, price will be extreme, so I'll be looking for longs. Alright, so next downside objectives are here and there. If we continue to see the dollar bearishness, then this would be it. So again, let me show you what to do. See this last up candle going up. If it fails to continue going up and reject, and it gives you something like this, yeah, this is an up candle, this is an up candle, is going up. If it fails and rejects, it closes below it, then you sell short and place your stop above it, and then you look for the downside objectives. Okay, so if this doesn't go up and it rejects and it closes below it, then you look for a sell with a stop above it and a continuation to the downside. All right, for now it's giving a bullish engulfing pattern. I use that for a rejection, and then I use it to take a trade. So this might give us or offer us a short term. This might offer us a short term bounce. Not terribly what I'm looking for. I mean, I don't look for a reversal, maybe a short term bounce for the landing session, New York, and then we're gonna see a continuation to the downside. All right, so I'm not excited about this because we are really bearish. Okay, really bearish. We did have one in here, and then the next candle just eroded down. We did have one in here, we eroded down. We had one in here, erosion to the downside, same thing. So this is like trying to kill off all those trying to buy. Yeah, so all those that are trying to buy this pair, they give them joy a little bit and then finally kill them off. So be mindful trying to go long. Okay, they might kill you off, just like someone was trying to do yesterday. So the next downside objective is there and then there. All right, New Zealand Swiss. I think most of you should have taken most of your position off right at this low. Oh, we haven't got there yet, so I think that this low, sorry, here, yeah, that was where the first target was, if I'm not, yeah, 60708. Let's put 60708. Yeah, right there. So you should have taken some of your position off. The next target is 420, which is I think down here. Yeah, so that's our next target. It's still there. So this is just a pullback. We're looking for a continuation to the downside, and ultimately we are looking for price to come down here. Okay, so again, if you're here and you want to take advantage of it, you can. It's a swing trade idea from up here, and you're looking for a continuation to the downside. On the daily, I'm looking for a run below this low, but that will be later on. Watch this level closely. Let's move this away. Right, watch this low closely. My members, you know what to do. This is an up candle, right? So if we do trade this, if we trade below this low, you know where price should go next. All right, once you trade below this low, you know where price should go next. So watch that low. All right, I think that would be it. We are not looking for longs, we are looking for shorts. Similar to Aussie, New Zealand, we are looking for a run below this low, and going forward for long term we are looking for a run below these down candles. So that's where I'm ultimately, once we start getting the weakness that I'm expecting on Aussie to come in, right, I'm looking for weakness on Aussie. Once we start seeing that, we should see these kind of candles, large range candles going down, right? I'll prompt you when that is coming in, and then we can take advantage of it. For now, you can see Aussie's, it's not terribly bullish, but it's going up. So be patient with it. Once we start seeing the weakness coming in, we can take advantage of this. I think what it's doing is similar to what I showed you on CAD yen. When price is about to move, it does this. Yeah, it does this sideways moves, okay, and it's doing it on a higher time frame. So we could, yeah, this indicates that there's a big move coming in. Yeah, what I showed you earlier, consolidation, fake to the upside, and then a move to the downside. Consolidation, fake to the upside, move to the downside, right? So that's what we're seeing, similar to Aussie Swiss. So we had the consolidation, move to the upside, rejection. So once we come down here, we should see large range candles going down. All right, so let's wait to see. You can take advantage of the level that we are now, okay, and place your stop above there. I like this level as well. I like this level as well. If you do get up there, I'll be interested in a sell. If this one stops out, then I'll take this one here, right, and I'll be looking for a continuation to the downside. Okay, so if you're here, you can take advantage of it. As almost there. Oil. Okay, so oil yesterday, if you sold your house and you bet on it, this would have stopped you out and you have no place to live. So never ever sell your house to take a trade. Okay, it was a joke. It doesn't mean you should do that. Okay, always trade with the amount that you are willing to lose. Okay, we came here and gave a short-term bounce, and I did mention that for my members to wait and let a swing low form first, because once we see a swing low form and just the rejection candles or the engulfing pattern, okay, if it gets here and it gives you that, then you take the advantage of it, because this would be like catching a falling knife and it will do this to you. All right, so when you have a level like this, consolidation, it didn't come straight down, consolidation, chances are they are building up orders. Okay, always view consolidation as building up orders. They are planning something. It's like a group of people planning to do some damage, right? When they break up, be careful, because their intention is to go there. When they break down, be careful, because their intention might be going up here. So if you go onto the 4-hour, you're gonna see, right, this consolidation here, this consolidation, right, that's something going on. So is this a fake to the downside and then we move back up? I'll watch this level here, see how this is respecting price. It gets here and rejected, come back, rejection, come back, rejection. What is going on there? That level right there is an important level. If we manage to trade above it, Okay, if we manage to trade above it, this one becomes active again, and you can take it as the initial buy that was supposed to happen. Yeah, as a advanced trading. One of the advanced trading that we have in the area, in my concept, or not my concept, my mentor's concept. That's one of the advanced trading, when price is supposed to support, this level is supposed to support price, and it doesn't, and we break through. If we come back and trade above that level, we can still go in for a buy. Okay, gold, equal highs gone, right? Equal highs don't stay in price for long. Yeah, they do not stay in price for long. So I think gold is gonna come back down. We're gonna stay in this range. So this trade idea is gone. We're gonna stay in this range for now. We're gonna stay in that range. So you might take this high and come all the way back down, and then come and take this low, and then go all the way back up, and we might stay in this range for a little bit. Okay, if we do close, looking at, hang on, different story in the daily, we've closed above this. Actually, we haven't closed yet, but if we stay close today above this level, gold is going to continue going up. 2000 will be the next upside objective, right? So if we close as we are today, Monday, look for a long for 2000. Okay, but we need to close first, right? Because if we don't close, then it means that we're going to stay sideways. But if we do close this candle here, my members, you know what it is, so you can take advantage of that. And Bitcoin, that's something similar. This down candle is rejecting, so we have not closed above it yet. But if we do close above it, again, you know what to do. You should look for upside objectives. On the weekly, I did mention the next upside objective should be here, and looking for a run above that high. So if we do close above here, next upside objective will be there. Let's zoom in, put it properly there, and then there. Okay, so for those of you that trade Bitcoin, and that's what we have in price. Let's look on the 4-hour. We run this low, rejection, retracement. Okay, I think it looks still bullish. I just don't like crypto because they are crazy. So this is a trade idea you can take advantage of now. And targeting this high. That's the next upside objective. They have run down. We had a low here. Price came down and ran that. So weak bulls are being taken out. Went up, came back for a retracement into this down candle, and it's giving rejection. Traded above the down candle, and we came back to reaccumulate. So we should see a continuation to the upside, targeting this high. All right, if it stops you out, then we are in the sideways market, so you just stay out for now. Okay, and I think that's it. Unless you have let me see, I think there was a question. What session should we open those? Yeah, the dollar yen, open them when market opens, when you get a new candle for the day. So here, that's a new day. So on here, you sell short with a stop above here. So all the pairs that are extreme, if it does give you, or it's not giving you any pullback, then that's how you use it. Let's see. Does the logic apply to other sessions like New York? I'm not sure what question that what that meant. Does the same logic applies to other sessions like New York? I don't understand that question. If you can rephrase it, or you're clear with it. Nice. Nasdaq. Which one is Nasdaq? This one here. Cool. Yeah, that equal high. You know the cool, right? That equal high. Staring at your face. He's going for that equal high. If you want to take advantage, wait for a close above this up down candle, right? And then buy it with a stop below it, and then target this equal high. Yeah, it was a beautiful trade. Well done, Marco. I know what you did. I know what you used. I saw your trade yesterday in the yeah, nice. Yeah, just leave it there because it looks very man, if you're here and you're not part of our channel, please try and join it, because you're gonna learn so many things. You're gonna improve as a trader. Yeah. You're gonna improve as a trader. So if you're not part of the community, the Discord channel, the link is down there. You can join for free, and once you decide to be part of the VIP, I think you get first month 50% off your first month payment, and then going forward you pay the normal payment. But it's worth it. If I was new to trading and I had someone like myself, and I had someone like RP, and I had someone like Joe, this is the place to be. Okay, and this is the place to be, because not only you're gonna learn how to trade, the community is so fantastic, and you don't just trade, and the psychology aspect of it, you're gonna get help with that, which is so huge. I was going to share something here, and that is why I'm prompting those who are not part. If you're struggling, if you're profitable, that's fine, right? But if you're struggling with your trading, do your best to join our community. The fact that they came down here and ran this low, okay, it sets the stage for this high to be run. Yeah, anytime you see you have a high, and you have a high, price is going up, and then it comes down and runs a low and rejected, this prompts you that price is coming here. Yeah, if they run the low and reject, it prompts you that price is coming here. Okay, you can go through your chart and you will see several examples of it. Yeah, go through your chart, you're gonna see lots and lots of examples of this. Anytime you see an equal high, price has run a low and reject. It needs to reject, okay? Because if it runs and it comes back down, it runs the low and it comes here. Yeah, you're watching this low that it runs. Does it have the ability to come above it? Because if it does, okay, then price is set to come and run this equal high. If it does come here and reject, then it's gonna leave this equal high for future. Show example of it. Cool. Let me show you an example. There was an example on euro pound. Let's go into euro pound here, right there. See this equal high, price, I mean, this is minute on the lower time frame, but price came down. It came up here and then rejected, okay, and then price came back down and did what? Run this low. This is more advanced. The down candle is what it ran, not the wick. The down candle, it ran that low and then it set the stage to come and run this equal high. Let me find the high time frame one for you. It was, let me check my journal, because anytime I see it, I try to, so it has to fill the gap. Which gap? Let me find the example. I think it was, sorry, what pair was it? It's quite a unique, it doesn't happen often, but once you see it in price, it's just obvious what price is going to do. What's your take on Euro CHF? Give me a second. I'll check that one for you. It sets the stage. It's a unique price action. So because it's unique, that's why when it happens, you take advantage of it. Let's see if I can find an example. Okay, look at this one. It's on the weekly, right? Price leaves equal highs, okay, and then it does what? It comes down. No, it ran this first. Sorry. The one is on this one. It's meant to be on the daily, but I forgot the date. The date. I think it's somewhere in here. It was somewhere in here. Bear with me, because I do have it somewhere. Let's go on the 4-hour. I will have to check my journal. If you're here with me on Monday, right? Come on Monday. I'll check my journal. I have to go through my journal and show it to you. Yeah, but it's quite unique. Yeah, it's a unique price action. It doesn't happen often. So when it does show itself, you are in a good trade. Yeah, it has to go. It's just we call it engineering of liquidity. So price went up there and it set the stage for it's just setting the stage for the support and resistance traders to come in. Yeah, it's setting the stage for support and resistance traders to come in. Let's go back to it again. Yeah, so support and resistance will look at this level as support. They're gonna, or resistance, whichever one it is. They're gonna view this level as support or resistance. Which one is which? So support is down, resistance is up. Yeah, so they're gonna see this level as resistance. Okay, so when price comes here, they're gonna be looking for a sell, right? And because price has done the damage on the downside, which is picking up the orders down here, okay, they need to get offload the orders that they picked down here. They need to close that trade, and the only place that they're going to close that trade is up here, because this level looks clean. Look for equal highs and equal lows, and if you see them in price, see how price gravitate towards that. I think there was one on pound card. Let me show you on pound card. Pound card, we took advantage of it, I think, last week here. Okay, this is a good example. Why was I struggling to find one? Here. Right, so price did what? Left this equal high, and then it came all the way down and took out this low. Yeah, so once this low was taken and rejected, it sets tongue twist, it sets the stage for a run above this high, equal high. You understand? So that's a unique price action. When you see it in price, it's awesome to trade it. I took advantage of it here. The retracement down there, buying those down candles right there, the run above those equal high. Yes, this will be the last session for this week. I am super tired, I'm knackered, and I think I've done enough for this week. I might just close my trades and just have a day off, because I don't want to be stuck in front of the screen today. I might just go and do a bit of learning more about trading psychology. Join the community, and you're gonna be one of us. Marco is becoming one of the genius. He took some amazing trade. Oh, sorry. Euro Swiss. Let's have a look at Euro Swiss. Euro Swiss. Give me 1 second. Right, Euro Swiss. What lines have I got in here? So that's the month of, I don't know why. Okay, I was bullish in this. So this lines delineates me being bullish in this period. and we've just finished that bullishness. Yeah, so I was bullish in this. I haven't traded this for a while. I haven't looked at it for a while, but this was where I was bullish, and we've just finished that bullishness exactly on that day. Amazing. Looking at current price, yes, it looks bullish. We've retraced to this last down candle, and this down candle did run a stop. Another example in here, look at it. Okay, price leave equal highs, right? This high, that high, and then it comes all the way back down and take out this low. Yeah, you've learned something today. It comes down and take out this low and then reject. So on the rejection on the lower time frame, it sets its, I can't pronounce that word, it sets it sets the stage for a run above this equal high. Yeah, you're looking for a buy. Let's have a look. Right, so looking at current price, we have a retracement. We did have a retracement all the way down to the down candle that took price to take out this equal low, and we did have support. We had support 1, 2, 3. Today, right now, we have this engulfed candle. It looks quite a bit bearish coming from this up candle. My bullishness is done for on this pair. Right, my bullishness on this pair is done. So I'll be on the sideline right now on this. But if you want to take a trade, I think the longs is done. This would have been another long. If you are not long from down here after the run on stops here, then I don't think you should be long. Okay, I don't think you should be long because the longs is done. They did run this, watch, they ran this low, went all the way up to clean this equal high. They came down, right, it rejected, came down, ran this low, went up, it's rejecting again. And the fact that we couldn't even run is another signature in price. Very nice seeing that. The fact that we've run equal high and price came down, we should not see price go above that equal high again. Yeah, we should not see price go above this equal high. So if price does go above it, then you'll be bullish, but it shouldn't. Now, after an equal high is run and price comes back inside it, we shouldn't go above it again. Yeah, it should stay below. Let me go on to euro and show you an example of it. That was when the bull run started on here. I'm gonna take you right back in time. I think it was in here. Right, let's do this. Drop down to the 15, 1 hour. I like showing examples of things so you see it and then you understand it. So next time when you see it, you look at it differently. Bear with me, I think it's a bit ahead. Okay, we should see it somewhere in here. Again, I think it's in my trading journal, so I'll find it. But the idea is when price does run equal high, yeah, if it does run equal high, it shouldn't go above the equal high again, right? Because once we run equal high, it's like price goes into a reset. Yeah, so this price goes into a reset. After this is run, we come back inside, price is reset, right? So we shouldn't go above it. We should start seeking lower prices. If we go above it, then it's bullish. If it doesn't and rejects, it's bearish. So you look for sells. Yeah. In my opinion, the longs is done on this. Yeah. The longs is done on this. The longs was for this equal high. Now we've rejected and we went up and we couldn't even trade above it. You see, you can clearly see what I'm showing you here. It shouldn't go above that equal high, and it's rejecting it. Any other question before I wrap up? Because I am becoming like my mentor, spending long time on the chart. Right, I think I have to shoot off because my little boy is, I think he's hungry. So I have to go and feed him. If there's no other question, and I will see you on Monday during the New York session. There will be no New York session. There will be no New York session for the afternoon today. I think we've done enough for this week. Just enjoy the rest of your day. Go to the beach and relax. Alright, so I'll see you Monday at 1:30. Same time. Sorry, not same time, same place. So do your best to be with us on Monday at 1:30. We'll be live on YouTube, and then Wednesday we'll be live on YouTube at 1:30. for those of you who wants to join our Discord group, the link is below the description. All right, do your best to join us. You're going to learn so much. You've seen some of it here. There's so many things to learn in price, and not just their price. You're gonna, yes, it's GMT. It's always GMT because I'm in London, so it's going to be GMT. My colleague RP, he does it. I think if you check below, the description is there. It's 11 a.m. EST. But he does free for the portal. The free YouTube, he does it on Mondays and Fridays. So today he'll be doing a session in the afternoon, but it'll be, I think, around 5 p.m. GMT. Yeah, so if you come here, if you join, or if you go onto Forex Lens YouTube channel in the afternoon today, he'll be live at 11 a.m. EST. If you convert that to your local time, he'll be live on YouTube as well. Yeah, 4 p.m. Sorry, but I'm always London time, either 1:30 GMT, or I'll be 8 a.m. GMT, same time like today. Alright, so if you want to join us, again, the link is below. First month you get 50% off, and trust me, you're gonna learn everything you need to learn about price action with us, and you're gonna improve as a trader overall. That's if you want to make this as your full-time or replace your job. Some of the members are in here, they will confirm that. You're welcome. Right, so I'm gonna shoot out, and then I'll meet you guys on Monday. I just love doing this. That's why I can't get off it, but I have to go and feed my son. So enjoy the rest of your day, and then I'll catch up with you later.